In a world flooded with nutrition tracking apps and softwares, Chronometer remains an industry favorite due to its state-of-the-art features that benefit both nutrition clients but also nutrition coaches. That's why today I'm going to give you a full rundown of the Chronometer app, not only from a user perspective, but also from a coaching perspective and how to get your clients results. And to help me do this, I got a special guest today, Dr. Mark Method coach and personal trainer, Josie, who's going to give you a full rundown of the Chronometer app. Take it away, Josie.
Hey everyone, Josie here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the infamous tracking app, Chronometer. Chronometer has been a favorite of users and coaches for a long time, and that's because of its expansive ability to collect data, which really makes it stand out from other nutrition apps. One of our own Dr. Mark Method students, Buffy, shared her experience using Chronometer. She said, "I love that it shows micronutrients and amino acid profiles for free. Helps me focus on eating for my health, not just for macros, and also helps me know what I need more of in my diet and to try to get it from food. But if I can't, I know what supplements I need and don't need." I want to put Chronometer to the test today to see how it performs on its free version and gold version, as well as explore the Micronutrient Pro software that you can use in your own coaching business. So let's go ahead and dive in. Now, Chronometer offers two versions of its app for users. First is the free version, and then there's also the gold version, which is $9.99 per month. So first, I tested the free version of Chronometer, and overall, I think this is a really good calorie and macro tracking app. As I was playing around in the free version, there were a couple features that I really liked. First, I liked this simple to use interface. It was really easy to get right into the app and start tracking my calories and macros and knowing what I'm supposed to be shooting for during the day. The second thing I liked was your macros and calories are completely customizable on both the free and gold version. So if you're working with a coach or you've calculated your own calories and macros, you can go ahead and just enter those targets in right into the app that you'll see on your dashboard. And if you don't know what your calorie or macro targets are, you can go ahead and answer a couple questions and the app will generate those for you. The second thing I liked about Chronometer is it has a verified food database. If you've ever tracked with MyFitnessPal or any other app that does user-entered items, you'll know that a lot of these aren't very accurate, or they can have some obscure or unrealistic measuring metrics, which makes it hard to know how much of the food you're actually inputting into your app. With Chronometer, everything is verified through registered dietitians and independent labs, so you know that when you're entering a food, it is accurate. The other nice thing about this is almost every entry in Chronometer has the ability to be measured in grams, which is really helpful if you're someone who uses a food scale or you're instructing your clients to use a food scale. The next thing I liked was it was super easy to create custom recipes and even import recipes in from the web. All these recipes that you entered are saved into your favorites, so it's really easy to access them when you want to. And the last feature I liked on the free version that I haven't seen in really any other nutrition app is expansive micronutrient tracking, even just in the free version. Seriously, the amount of data that Chronometer collects is incredible. And even on the free version, you have access to monitor micronutrients that most apps aren't even tracking. So those were the things I did like about the free version. Now let's quickly go over some of the things I did not like. The first thing that I really did not like about the Chronometer free app was that it does not organize foods by meal types. The ability to organize foods by meal types is available in the gold version, so you have to upgrade to organize your food by breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner. Instead, in the free version, it goes in one giant list, which is just very difficult to look at and it feels very unorganized. So I could see that being a huge turnoff to a lot of people. The second thing that I really didn't like about the free version was the constant ads and opportunities to upgrade to the gold version. There's a lot of features that are displayed in your Chronometer free app, but if you click on them, you're automatically prompted to sign up for gold. So there's a lot of things still behind paywalls, and that can get really distracting when you are trying to enter in food and navigate the app. Overall, the free version of Chronometer is an amazing calorie and macro tracker, and I know personally for myself, when I go on a cut or I'm going to be tracking nutrition again, I'm going to be using this version just because it's straightforward and easy to use, and it has that verified database. However, if you are somebody who wants to go beyond the basics of just tracking calories and macros, or you want to make the process of reaching your goals even easier, I would consider upgrading to Chronometer Gold. Now, the gold version has the same features as the free version of Chronometer with a couple special add-ons. The first being expanded micronutrient tracking. You guys, the gold version tracks micronutrients that I personally hadn't even heard of before. It's incredible how much information it tracks. The next really cool feature of the gold version is it allows you to schedule in fast. So if you are someone who is doing intermittent fasting, or you're a coach that wants to schedule in fast to your client's plan, you can easily do that in the Chronometer Gold option. The next thing that's unique about Chronometer Gold is you have a variety of different progress metrics you can track in the app that you aren't going to find in any other standard tracking app. You have your basic metrics like body weight, body measurements, body fat, etc. But you also have access to a bunch of other measurements like measuring ketone levels, measuring your stress and your readiness levels. And you can even track your lab results. So if you are someone that is tracking to improve certain health conditions, you can keep track of your progress in Chronometer in a way that's easy to do and easy to access. Another feature I like in the gold version is the ability to schedule in calorie and macro cycling for yourself or your client. Now, the last feature in Chronometer Gold that I was really excited to play around with is the Oracle Food Suggestor. When you use the Oracle Food Suggestor, you can go ahead and enter in a value that you want to make sure you hit by the end of the day, and it'll list different foods and the serving size that will help you reach that goal by the end of the day. Now, this is only going to work for micronutrient levels, so this won't work for calories and macros, which I think is a really missed opportunity here. Unlike Eat This Much, where you can generate a full day's worth of food that fit in your macros and calories, this will only work for certain micronutrients. So keep that in mind. And I know for my clientele personally, who's primarily using a tracking app to track their calories and macros for weight loss, this feature would be lackluster and practically unusable. Overall, after playing around with the free and gold versions of Chronometer, I think that Chronometer is an amazing calorie and tracking app. And if you have general body composition goals, the free version is totally good enough for you. But if you or your clients need to have more information and data on micronutrients to track lab results, all of that good stuff, Chronometer is going to be a great fit. So if you're a registered dietitian, coaching athletes, or coaching clients using certain modalities like fasting and the ketogenic diet, Chronometer is going to be an incredible option for you because of the different types of data it allows you to collect and monitor. Now that we've gone over the user experience for both the free and gold version, I want to talk about Chronometer Pro, which is a separate service that Chronometer provides for nutrition coaches and health professionals to use within their business. Chronometer Pro is $29.95 per month and allows you to house your clients' plans and food diaries in your own custom dashboard, which makes it really easy for you to review their food logs and make changes when necessary. When you have the Chronometer Pro version, all of your clients get instant access to Chronometer Gold. So you and your clients get all of the features that Chronometer has to offer. The cool thing about Chronometer Pro is you have full customization over what your client sees, and you have full access to their account. You can schedule in when they are going to enter in certain body metric measurements, things of that nature. You have full control, which allows you to make your coaching experience for your client completely custom. On the Pro version, you can schedule in macro splits for your clients, enter in custom recipes, and add custom metrics for them to track, like their ketone levels, LDL cholesterol, etc. The Pro version essentially allows you to control and set up your client's dashboard exactly as you would want them to see it and use it. Now, after reviewing the Pro version of Chronometer, I would suggest Chronometer Pro to coaches or registered dietitians who really do need to collect more expansive amounts of data, or who specialize in certain diet types like keto, vegan, or even using intermittent fasting, just because it's going to allow you to monitor your client's health throughout those processes much easier than the average tracking app. So now that we've reviewed Chronometer, both the free, gold, and the Pro version, here are my final thoughts. Overall, Chronometer is a great tracking app that goes above and beyond in terms of collecting user data. Chronometer can be useful for those with general body composition goals like weight loss or muscle gain, and it can help those who want to track their nutrition to improve certain health markers. However, if you and your clients are just in the market for calorie and macro tracking, or you or your clients don't have much experience macro and calorie tracking, I think there are better options out there, as Chronometer tends to be a little more complicated because of all the data that it collects. While it is a huge plus that Chronometer collects so much information, I could also see it being very overwhelming and distracting to beginners or people who really don't need to focus solely on their micronutrients or improving their overall health. If you're just using this for a calorie and macro tracking app, it might be too much information available at your fingertips, distracting you from your original goal. But if you're a coach or a registered dietitian that specifically works with people trying to improve their health with their nutrition, or maybe you're coaching athletes or individuals with specific dietary restrictions, Chronometer would be very valuable for you just because of how much data it collects, and you can focus on specific areas of your client's health that other apps aren't going to have so readily available or even have the ability to track. And like all of these apps that we review, remember that the best app for you and your business is all dependent on how you are going to use it. And now I know Chronometer is a fan favorite among users and coaches alike, so I'd love to hear about your experience using Chronometer either for your own health goals or with clients in the comments below. All right, back to you, Mark.
And that's it, folks. That's our full overview of the Chronometer app for both you and your nutrition clients. But as great as all those tips are, if you're really serious about starting a nutrition coaching business, the next thing I'll have you do is check out this video I've linked up right here. Watch me pick apart the best pros and cons of all the MyFitnessPal nutrition tracking app alternatives. So make sure to check it out now, and I'll see you in the next video.